Hello, as you watch my videos on YouTube, remember to share as well as to like, also subscribe, and at the same time you can request for whichever topic of your choice that I'll simplify and also share the video to watch. Thank you.
Which of the following compounds is the least soluble in water? Here we have calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, sodium chloride, and sodium sulfate. My name is Lanshima Emmanuel, your chemistry tutor. The rule here is with respect to chloride for the first option. So for the first option, the chloride rule states that all chloride salts are soluble in water except those of silver, mercury, and lead. So any salt that is of silver, that is silver chloride, mercury chloride, and lead 2 chlorides are the insoluble salts of chlorides. Every other chloride salts are soluble. Hence, calcium chloride is soluble. Now move to calcium sulfate. The solubility rule on sulfates is that all sulfate salts are soluble in water. All sulfate salts are soluble in water except those of silver, lead, mercury, and barium that are insoluble in water. Then that of calcium is sparingly soluble, or if you like, is partially soluble. So this is a partial soluble salt. And then we move to the next one, sodium chloride. Now there are rules for both sodium and also for chloride. For sodium, all salts of sodium are soluble in water, as well as for chloride, all chloride salts are soluble in water except for the 3 other ones I mentioned, that is lead chloride, lead 2 chloride, silver chloride, as well as mercury chloride. So it means sodium chloride is soluble. Perhaps all sodium salts are soluble in water. All sodium salts are soluble. Therefore, option C is also a soluble salt, just as also option A here. Now, the D part is sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate. Again, we make use of sodium as a determinant, and we also can use sulfate as the determinant. Already, all sodium salts are soluble without exception. So with just that, we can say that this salt is soluble. Now, with respect to the question, which of the following compound is the least soluble in water? A is soluble, C is soluble, D is soluble. This is partially soluble. Partially soluble. Hence, the one that is the least soluble is option B, that is calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate. That is the least soluble substance. Thank you.